Xbox fans, buckle up. We might be closer to a next-gen Xbox than you thought. During AMD's latest earnings call, CEO Lisa Su suggested that development of Microsoft's next-generation Xbox, powered by a custom AMD semi-custom SoC, is progressing well to support a potential 2027 launch. This marks the first major timeline hint we've heard from a major partner involved in building Xbox silicon. This doesn't officially confirm a 2027 release date just yet, but it lines up with long-standing rumors and hardware roadmaps that have been floating around for months. AMD's quote also drops in alongside talk of other upcoming hardware, like Valve's AMD-powered Steam machine, suggesting 2026-2027 will be a pivotal era for gaming silicon. In this video, we break down what AMD's comments mean for Xbox's next generation, why 2027 could be the big year, the role AMD plays in Xbox hardware, how this lines up with previous leaks and industry context. If this timeline holds, Microsoft might be prepping to usher in a new era of Xbox sooner than many expected, and it could reshape the console landscape once again. AMD may have just revealed when the next Xbox is coming, and 2027 is the key year. For years, the question around Xbox hasn't been what the next console will be, but when. Now, thanks to an unexpected comment from AMD, we may finally have our answer. During a recent earnings call, AMD executives casually confirmed that work on Microsoft's next-generation Xbox hardware is already underway, with a target window that points directly to 2027. And just like that, the next console generation suddenly feels very real. This wasn't a flashy stage reveal or a choreographed announcement. It was the kind of corporate slip that tends to be more revealing than marketing ever is. AMD referenced its ongoing work on future semi-custom chips, explicitly tied to console partners launching in the 2026-2027 timeframe. Given AMD's long-standing partnership with Microsoft and Xbox, the implication was clear: the next Xbox is deep in development, and the clock is already ticking. If 2027 sounds far away, it really isn't. The Xbox Series X launched in late 2020, and console cycles typically run 6 to 7 years. A 2027 release would place the next Xbox right on schedule, and possibly even slightly aggressive, especially in an era where hardware development, AI features, and performance targets are more complex than ever. From Microsoft's perspective, this timing also makes sense as the company continues to push Game Pass, cloud gaming, and cross-platform ecosystems rather than relying solely on raw console sales. What makes AMD's comment especially important is who it came from. AMD doesn't speculate. When it talks about future hardware timelines, it's because silicon design, fabrication planning, and partner coordination are already locked in motion. Designing a custom console SoC takes years, not months. By the time AMD is publicly referencing launch windows, the architecture decisions are already made. CPU layout, GPU features, memory strategy, and power targets are all likely finalized or close to it. This also raises fascinating questions about what the next Xbox will actually be. Will Microsoft lean harder into AI acceleration? Will ray tracing and machine learning finally become baseline rather than optional features? And how will the console fit into Microsoft's broader vision, where Xbox is no longer just a box under the TV, but a service that spans PC, cloud, handhelds, and beyond? A 2027 Xbox doesn't just represent new hardware, it represents a potential shift in how Microsoft defines a console generation altogether. For now, Microsoft remains silent and officially nothing has been confirmed, but industry history tells us this is how these stories usually start, not with a reveal trailer, but with a quiet sentence buried in an earnings call. If AMD's timeline holds, the next Xbox is no longer a distant concept, it's an active project with a destination already circled on the calendar. And if 2027 really is the year, then the next console war may already be closer than we think.